Okay, everybody, welcome in to our coverage of the Western BCA 24th Annual 8-Ball Championships. Brookman and Damian just getting ready to start. I'd like to thank our sponsors. The Chinook Winds. Cheap Cues. And our stream sponsors, which for some reason I can't get them working. Matchroom Multisports. Jam Up Apparel. Players Club Limited. Soundview Bar and Grill. Hustlin' Clothing. Bagel Box. Savage Billiard Apparel. Go over our rules in just a second here. Damian getting ready to break. All right, made a ball. Things are clustering up a little. Go over our rules real quick with you. We are playing CSI 8-ball rules. Alternate break. Rack your own. It's always open after the break, regardless of what you make. 8 on the break is not a win or a loss. It is call ball in pocket. Doesn't matter how it gets there, as long as it gets there. And it is ball in hand anywhere on a foul on the break. Jump cues are allowed. As you can see here, they are using the magic, they're using a template rack, and they are not required, but if you want to choose one and your opponent wants to use it, you must allow them to use yours as well. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, like, and subscribe. Ring that bell if you want to get notified when we go live or upload any new content. And thanks for being here with us. And I am Sherry Ross with Railbirds Productions, your host for this match. This is an elite division match. Started at, I think, Fargo of 620 or 625 and above. But anybody, any of the players could elect to play up into this division. Eight on the break is a not a win or a loss. It's either a spot and you play as it lies, or you can re-break. And if you scratch, your opponent has the same option. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Got everybody here keeping me company. Thank you, guys. A little uncharacteristic miss there to start out with by Damian. First shot of the first game. These guys, this is their first match for the singles elite. We just finished up most of the scotch, or half of it. 4 divisions. 2 of them finished up last night. The bronze and the platinum. So the lower and the upper division. We still have the 2 middle divisions. This silver and gold to finish up hopefully sometime today. And I'm pretty sure that Brookman played a little safety there. I can't tell if that one goes straight up in the corner. It looks to me like it does. It could be tight though. And if it does, he can just shoot and stop right there to take care of his problem ball, which is the 4 ball. He was trying to just make something happen there, and he's actually made this table a whole lot uglier for, more so for Brookman than for Damian. So it wasn't what he was trying to do. It turned out okay. Phone, get rid of that chat. You need to close it before you landscape your phone. So just hit the live chat button on your phone and it'll close the live chat, and then you can landscape it and it'll be gone. And I know that's for like Android phones, which is what I have. YouTube, Facebook is a swipe it off of the screen, but I'm pretty sure with YouTube you have to close it before you landscape. All right, so what is Brookman going to do to take care of this mess? The 11 may pass the 8 up in the corner, and if it does, Brookman, well, it doesn't matter now because he can't play the 8 from there, or the 11 or anything else from there. He's going to have to shoot this 11. There's really no place to play safe here with that, all the balls that Damian still has on the table. That 3 by, out there, and not sure what he's going to do. Western BCA has grown 5% over last year's 8 ball total, with a pretty staggering growth of 12% in scotch by itself. 1,600 different players signed up for the events. The total entries of nearly 2,800 into all the different events. Payouts are at $177,000. Total added money is just over $50,000 through all of the events and all the divisions. So lots of money up for grabs here at the Western BCA. It's the largest regional tournament in the country. And because of that, they, You have to live out here in order to qualify and play in one of their the leagues out here in the Western BCA to be eligible to play here. Not that is not open to just any BCA qualified player. All right, Damian looking at. Is he looking at cutting the 4 here? No, he's cutting the 7 past. 2 ball still goes. It's a little bit tight, but it does still go. Damian's going to have to go to this 2 right now. Try and slide off of this 4 ball if he can. Got to get here now that you've gotten to this point. Can't tell if he can go forward a couple of rails at the line of the 2. Nope, just sliding out off of it. Then he'd like to slide out past the 15 for the 1 ball in this upper right-hand corner after he pockets the 2. I don't think he wants to try and slide in underneath the 14. Going to go into the rail and out behind, out above the 15. Yeah, he was trying to hold it in between there and cost him to miss this ball, in my opinion. From this view, you can see that it does not look like that 11 ball goes. But he does have a potential breakout right here from to start with from this 15. Got to be careful though. That 9 ball looks like it's lined up straight at the 8. So if I'm going to break this out, I would love to be able to go into the side rail and come into the back of them. Pushes the 11 out where it goes, and possibly anywhere into this left-hand side of the table, and the 9 ball then should pass the 8 ball. And if he can't do that, he'd like to be able to go to the end rail and back up underneath the 9-11. He's just going to play a little safe. Try and lock Damian up on this 11 ball. It's tied the 8 ball up. Now all it does is bank. Oh, looks like Damian's shooting straight at this 2 ball. Got a little bit of rub, but it could end up okay. He might be able to slide right in up underneath this, right in between the 15 and the 10 and 11. Doesn't really want to, but he might be able to. Again, got to be so careful because that 9-8 is lined up. Cut it in. Try to get it open. Oh, that was so close. I'm probably going to see Damian do a 2-rail kick into, just soft kick into the 8 ball. Trying to leave, he'll be trying to leave Brookman on the high side of the 8, hooking him from all of his balls. He went 1 rail straight at it, and he's got him right up on the side of this 9 ball. That was nice speed. Good cue ball there. Vinay, yes, it is absolutely a loss of game to make the 8 ball out of turn. But you see Brookman just thin off this 9 and try and, put the cue ball either over on the side rail or even back over here by closer to the 8 so that Damian doesn't have a bank on it. Nah, he has. He's left him a pretty routine bank here. And he can control his cue ball to leave him right there on the side rail and to hook him on his balls too. He may hit this a little bit stiff. Nope. Had him doubled up there. Game number 1 in the books. Damian Pongpanik. And I think here I need to oh. And this is the top division. Longest race to 7. How many players do we have in this division? Elite division has 32 players in it, full field of 32. They are all in the hunt for a first prize of $2,590. All right, ball made on the break. Got a nice spread on these balls. All right. From here, I think I like solids, mostly because of that those 3 balls there that are by the side pocket. Things can get messed up a little bit quite easy. You get a wrong angle, and now you're bumping balls into each other that go. And one of Kevin's biggest rules is you don't hit something that goes unless you absolutely have to. No, well, no, we're a little bit funny here. I think did he just call this 3 in the side? Or is he playing the 4 in the side? It can ping pong or pinball off of these balls here and go in, or it can go straight in the hole. That was a nice shot. Now here I think I would shoot the 2 ball and just draw back out a little bit for the 3 up in the corner, and then the 8. If you shoot the 3, cue ball is kind of drifting over towards these balls, these stripes by the side pocket. Brookman is undecided of what he wants to do here. And, you know, you could bump off of one of those and get funny. Now the cue ball's got to go around all those other stripes. He's hit that with really nice speed. Yeah, he's got just about as good as you can get here on this 2 ball. I'm just going to shoot and stop right there. 8 ball straight up in the corner. And this will be a nice break and run by Brookman Holmes. And don't be surprised if you see a whole lot of that this match. You see that 700 Fargo? That means this man can play some pool at 642. So can this guy. I don't care what those percentages say up underneath the names. Both of them are capable of breaking and running out. And will Royal Birds be split screen for the team event? I'm not sure if it'll be split screen. It'll at least be picture in picture. so that you can't have at least a little bit of a view of both tables. We do the picture that is the PIP. We do it a little bit bigger than just the little thumbnail in the corner, so that you can see more of what's going on up there. I crushed the break, but has made nothing. Curtis, oh my goodness. We were even asking people if they had seen you yesterday, and nobody knew where you were. This no call, no show thing, I don't know. Okay, so we're shooting stripes. Shoot the 10 ball into the side now. Roll forward for the 15 into the others, the 14, I'm sorry. He could even, it looks like he may even have the angle. What he'd like to do is slide off of this and shoot the 14 into the same hole, maybe even off of the 7 ball if he needs to. Nope, the 11 goes. So, yeah, we don't move balls that go. We don't push things into them if something goes. It looks like that 11 does go. So, yeah, I'm just going to roll forward and try to push through this gap here. Yep, of course, as soon as I change the angle, Brookman's got to go over and look at his exact spot here. Wants to slide right through there and not disturb anything. Okay, or maybe hit the 9. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Very nicely controlled. Yeah, we even asked Mad Max where you were yesterday, Curtis. Neil, wants to know why they're using the Magic Rack and some and not others. Magic Rack is optional. Player has one and they want to use it, they are absolutely allowed to use it. Does not have to be okay by both players, but what you do have to do is if the other player would like to use it, you are required to allow them to. So, of course, all the tables in here are equipped with a regular diamond wood rack. But a lot of players now carry these, the flat rack, the magic rack, the Acu rack, the turtle rack. There's so many of them out there now, but so a template rack. So many people have one in their case now. And it really does speed the tournament along where you don't have people sitting there trying to get the rack tight and stuff. I mean, if you save 15 seconds from every rack from every match in here, the hundreds and hundreds and thousands of games that get played in this room, there's a lot of time saved. All right. Brookman's a little bit funny here. Too steep of an angle. I'd probably almost even elect to bank this ball if he's proficient at banking. Go forward with it, let the cue ball come in between the 1 and the 8, and then shoot the 11. It's so hard to, I mean, especially being that he's tree-topped over this 5 ball, to be able to cut this and control it. The bank is a whole lot easier to control, in my opinion. And if you hit at pocket speed, you lag it up there in front of the pocket that the 5 needs to go in. And yes, Mike Littman, that is correct. Better breaks because the balls are tight, lead to shorter games because you have less, you know, bad breaks where, everything's all clustered up together. Please don't forget to patronize our sponsors. They help keep this tournament going, adding money to divisions, money's come in to help pay for the live stream going into the Fun Day events. So if you want to help out, go check out cheapcues.com. Use promo code Railbirds for 10% off. It's good on almost everything. Does not apply to predator or poison products. Chinook Winds Casino also responsible for adding, it was $23,000 to this tournament. So be sure you get your player club card. Let them know that you're spending money here. Stick it in that slot machine. Scan it at the table, wherever you happen to be. And also swipe it when you walk in the door here for a chance at those 3 free pool cues that are being given away. Got to have a card to win. Okay. Damian's got himself in a little bit of a pickle here. This isn't an easy shot. And you want to be rolling your ball forward to go all the way down table for this 2 next. And he did not roll it. I think he's been playing on that big table at his house a little bit too much. This is a 7-footer. And if you didn't know, if you haven't heard about the Northwest Cup, this is a Moscone Cup style team event between Washington State and Oregon State. Damian is the captain for Team Washington. That'll be happening in May. Railbirds will be bringing you that event as well. Oh, I'll turn my head. Damian's back to the table again. He's struggling a little bit here. But again, has not left anything easy for Brookman. Looks like he's cutting at this, and when he does, it's going to hit the 8. Got to be real careful where that 8 is going to go, but what the 8 will do is help the cue ball to go forward towards the end rail once he comes off of it. And Brookman has now decided that no, we're not doing that. I'm going to cut at the 15, let the cue ball go up and down table and get a shot on the 11. I hit this with a little bit of running English, which in this inside would be left-hand English. Left side spin. Nope, now we're back to looking at the 11. He could even bank the 11 cross side and try and kill his cue ball some, and a little bit of checking, a little bit of check up English, and hit the side rail, the end rail, and have it. That check up will help it slow down coming off the end rail, and hopefully leaving him a shot on the 15. And yeah, he does not like that one either. Yes, billiards fun. I agree. I think the cut on the 11 was the shot there, because the 8 ball does help you get down table. All right, Damian, put a ball in that corner pocket. There you go. Got that monkey off your back. And just draw this back just a little bit. We don't need to get a little overzealous there. Yeah, I think he's still got his 9-foot stroke out. Need to put that one back in the pool case, Damian, and go find your baby table stroke and put that one on. He put his big boy pants on this morning. That's nice, though. Just here he wants to be on the high side of the 7 so that his cue ball is not going towards the 8 when he cuts the 7 in the side pocket. And long, going too far is better than not far enough here. And he's perfect. He's going to roll forward, cue ball going to be just the other side of the side pocket for a straight in shot on the 8 up in the corner. There you go. I think we might have to be seeing a whole lot of this back and forth here. And don't forget, we do have our bonus table coverage going on. Should be your second link to a live feed on our channel. Right now, we've got some gold singles going on between Ernie Amori of EO Custom Cues versus Mike Jensen. Been a volunteer of the Western BCA and for probably as long as it's been around, but for forever, on lots of different committees and everything. One of the main guys and the reason why this tournament gets to go off. All right. There's a nice controlled break by Brookman there, and things have spread open nicely. He's got a good opportunity here to tie this game up. See what we think here of what balls. This is probably going to be, other than the 1 ball, I think just because of the 1 ball, I would shoot stripes. The 1 ball's a little bit tricky to get on or even get opened up or whatever. It does go to that corner right there where you see Brookman standing right now, or sitting on the table. But, yeah, he's going with the stripes like I figured he would. Welcome in, Stephen. All right. Go forward just a little bit off of the end rail. He's going to try and spin in there, and that can get funny. Huh? It's okay. Still got the 13 up in the corner. Yeah. He was trying to spin in there and get that, I think, shoot that 15 up in the corner and just ran into the 12. These Cyclop balls, the way they're made, what the, everything says about them, their density is more even throughout the entire ball. The weight of the balls is more, is closer together than they are in most racks, which means they actually get because of the density and this glass coating that is on the Cyclop ball. You can get so much more action off of this cue ball that you normally put a tip of English on it. Oh, he tried to play that in off the rail. And just they're not going in on this table off the rail, but it allows you to put the glass on the ball or and the density of it and everything. It allows you to get more action off of this cue ball than any other cue ball I have ever played with in my life. And so you don't have to live out it in that danger, that miscue danger zone, trying to really spin your ball. And so it also means you need to, when you only want to put a little bit on, if you were normally going to put like a full tip of English on that, you need to scale that down by probably half. And it's something that if you don't play with these balls all the time, it is hard to get used to. Right, it's one ball must go past the 7. That's what Damian's shooting right now. Alright, I'd probably shoot the 2 because it's going to put you on that low side of the 6. So shoot the 6 in the side. As long as he may feel that the 12 ball's kind of in his way here. No, he's just going to take care of this 5-7, draw to the side rail below the 14 ball. And here he's got perfect angle to come down. He can shoot the 6 and then the 2, or I prefer the 2 and then the 6, just because of the location of the 11 ball between the 2 and the 8. So I would be playing to go to the 2 here. I think Damian feels the same way. He can. He's got the angle here where he's straight in. He can draw this cue ball back for his 6 ball. And then he would, probably going to be following to the rail and straight at the line. Or he may have, with this angle here, he may slide off of it. Or at the 8, I said at the 9. We're playing 8 ball. Just slide off of this a little bit at the 8 ball. Okay, or just tap it in for pretty much straight in on the 8. All right, 3-2. Got to put nail that nail in the coffin when you got the opportunity to, and I think Brookman let one get away there. He had a really nice break to start this game with. All right. And we're going to get Damian racking and breaking. And Kevin's going to be here in just a little bit joining me. He is on his way back from his hiatus. Did I miss something? Balance, I'm pretty sure it's 3-1. Yep, it is 3-1. Damian just marked the beads. And his score, because I'm looking over at the score sheet going, whoa, I mean, I only see 2 on his. Yes. Welcome in, Wombra. Thanks for joining us again today. And we've got I want to show you the overhead, but Damian's got it a swinging. I guess I must have. Did Damian rattle that 8 ball? Is that what happened? And I thought it went in and marked it before he actually made it. Ah, I see. That would explain why it was so long before he started racking. Gotcha. Yeah, I try to be a multitasker, but I'm doing it all myself, changing, and keeping track of the bonus coverage table. But my partner in life and crime will be here momentarily, so hopefully that won't happen again. Good thing Damian still won, I guess. Looks like he wants to bank this ball up table. Can he come in and kick this 12 out if he does? Or end up on the back side of it to maybe shoot it in the side past in this right-hand side pocket on screen past the 12 ball. Hey, 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 Raw Hannah in the house. Tell them, Rod, do work. Well, when we're not doing something, or if you got a couple different devices, go check out our buddy Raw Hannah, the Raw Hannah, at On the Wire Creative Media. He just got done doing a big tournament down in California. I can't remember which one it was. Which one was it, Raw? Oh, that's what it was. It was the Mez West State Tour. Okay, nice little safety there. Got a kicking behind this. And I don't know. I didn't see what he's called. Must have been calling the one up in the corner. It looked like from the angle he was shooting that that's what he was going for. No, it couldn't have been because he was stripes. Kevin just walked in. I was talking to him to get the score for me. So I missed what was happening there. My bad. We were really hoping to see you here. That's right? Yeah. Okay. We were really hoping to see you here, Raw Hannah. Maybe next time. All right. I'm going to get out of the driver's seat and turn it over to Kevin.
Hey, Railbirds. I'm back. All right, we got Damian versus Brookman. Looks like Damian's in top form now, walking around the table, lots of confidence. All right, Damian extending his lead 4-1 in this race to 7. So thank you guys for watching today. Thanks for tuning in. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Hello, hello. Robert wants to know, how was my nap? Oh, it was very refreshing. Thanks for asking. Uh, All right, Brookman Holmes with the break. Looks like he's opting for the second ball break. Spread out pretty nice. He's made a ball on the break. Solids or stripes? I'm liking stripes only because of that 8 ball. But he's probably going to be forced to take solids just because that's the only thing he really has a good shot on. Well, maybe that 10 up in the corner. But he can make solids work. You know, it's not like the 8 ball doesn't have a pocket. Oh, he was trying to come up for that 7, and he may have come up just a hair short. He's down, giving it the old one-eyed squint. Looks like he has decided that he's come far enough already. So 7 was a little bit of a problem ball just because that 13 was kind of in the way a little. So that's problem number 1 taken care of. And, that 6 ball is another possible problem ball, but you got the 1 ball right there to get to it, so it's not that big a problem. And then, of course, that 8 ball. I mean, 8 ball has pockets, just not that upper right pocket. Of course, he might choose to run into it right here from the 1, run into the 8, break it open while maintaining position on the 6. Might be a little risky. You might make things worse. And there's the making things worse part. All right, looks like we're going airborne. All right, I think we got the flight plan is filed. Jet is fueled up. All right, we're taxiing out to the runway. Just waiting for clearance from the tower to take off. All right, we have clearance. We're throttling up. And takeoff. Oh, what a nice effort. That was a very good effort, and he's tied up that 13 for Damian. No, Snooker. We did not forget to file a flight plan. That was the first thing we did. We filed the flight plan. You'll have to go back and rewind your VCR to confirm. All right, looks like Damian has a nice angle on this 15. If the 13 does not pass the 6, if it does not pass the 6, he's got a good angle on it here to go into him and break him open. Oh, and he's hit that perfectly. That's a nice shot there, Damian. He's on the rail, but he has angle. He does have some angle to come out to the middle of the table. Sorry about that. Had to take care of something real quick. All right, looks like Damian has just barely hooked himself by the 5. By hooked himself, I just mean he just has to clear just the edge of this ball. So he's got his break cue out. Then just hop just over the edge of this ball. Oh, don't draw it too much. All right, nice shot. Yeah, when you just gotta do when you gotta just clear just the edge, you know, players like to use a full length cue as opposed to a jump cue. It just gives them more accuracy, more control. It's a nice shot there, Damian. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a back cut on this 12, but he's a player. He should be able to handle this. And handle it he does. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, go get the jump cue again. He's got to jump over a little bit more than just the edge this time. Yeah, he's just still got to jump over just part of this ball. So yeah, we're going airborne again. And he's using the full cue. Oh, is he massaying this? He's massaying this. Look at this shot! Wow, what a shot! Nice massé there. We're gonna have to watch that one on the replay. Give me a minute to bring up that replay. Holy cow! What a shot!
Had a 130 TBA. Those 130 TBAs are buys. Oh yeah, check the bracket. Those 130 TBAs are about to be buys. Don't forget, you're looking for 2
Here,
piggies.
let's watch the replay. Wow, look at that! What a shot! Oh, I got so excited, I forgot to update the score. That is just too good. You know, jump the ball in, massade the ball in. If I'm his opponent, man, I just might just unscrew right there and say, "Too good, man. I'm done." Yeah, shape is overrated. Who needs shape? Shape is for beginners. Same shooter. Oh man. Sorry, Damian. That was a pretty tough shot. Anybody could have missed that.
Your very first match as a TBA. That's no opponent TBA at 130. Your opponent said TBA and didn't have a name. Those are now buys.
Yeah, Mike. The thing is, that was only the second best shot. We've seen some pretty nice shots, like that shot last night. That kick shot. In fact, there was 2 different kick shots on the 8, but one of them was just spectacular. 8 ball was down near this bottom rail, and Carla Jean kicks it into the side from 8. It was quite the amazing shot. Definitely got to go watch that one. All right, so Brookman has stripes. Got a little bit of an issue here trying to deal with. You know, that 13, the 13 goes once the 10 is gone, so there's no need to have to break anything out.
Hi there.
Welcome back. You missed a nice run out there by Damian.
Oh,
First he jumps the ball in, then he massays in the 8-ball for the win. Quite exciting. All right, is he going to get the perfect angle on this 11 where he can just shoot, stop, and shoot the 13 in? I think that is near perfect.
yeah.
As I was saying, he doesn't need to break out the 13 because it already goes. So, yeah, he's straight on this 11. He can
Just slide back off of it a little bit.
stop, even just a stop shot or draw
Yeah.
1 inch, but it's hard to draw 1 inch from this distance, so stop shot.
He's going forward.
Get away from that 8. I'd be too afraid to do that.
And that 6 ball's going to hold the cue ball right there. Should push the 6 out of the way for a nice straight in shot on the 8 ball.
Exactamundo. Shot. Nice out there, Brookman.
He's got to finish first.
See what happens when I take a nice little siesta. I forget the proper protocol for commentating and the commentator's jinx and all that. So. All right, nice out, Brookman. I can say it now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Wonder what we've got coming up next.
Yeah, I don't know what we have on the agenda next. Who won in Ed Slade's match earlier?
Ed won.
On the live stream?
On the live stream, Ed
Wow.
won. He
broke,
played
he
really
broke
good.
he broke the curse. Ed Slade plays great all tournament. Then we get him on the live stream, and he's lost every time we got him on the live stream.
Yeah,
It's been like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, well, it's usually in the team event it's been the team event that we've had him over here, and they do great, and then they get over here and just can't get things going. And
Oh, Ray Cunningham brought me a bottle of scotch.
he's a funny guy, that Ray Cunningham.
He was actually going to put it in the bottle, but they were very, very insistent that he not do that.
Yeah, they don't want you walking around with it, taking it out, put it in your pocket, and walking out the door.
They would think the security would think he's trying to like sneak it in someplace where he's not supposed to, or something.
Yeah.
If he did that,
Or
so.
to somebody he's not supposed to.
Or to somebody, exactly. Scotch double or double scotch? I think this looks like just a single scotch. Probably not single malt scotch, just a single serving.
That's funny, because when I came walking back in, Damian was in a chair. He says, "I'm missing everything." I said, "Well, stop that."
Well, he's seems to be stopping that.
Yeah.
RL is asking, does the Frogger percentage to win system account for alternating brakes? No, it does not account for who's braking or alternate brakes. Just a rating and the number of games needed to win is the only thing it knows about.
James, please come to the tournament desk.
All right, this is looking pretty good for Damian here. He's just going to slide this 7 into the side pocket, leave the cue ball right there on the rail for the 5 next.
Yeah, it's tricky because you want to be dead straight on this 5. You don't want any angle, so you can draw straight back, and this looks perfect. Because if you had any angle, then you'd have to find an alternate route to get back to that 4 or 1. And there's a lot of traffic that way, so this is perfect. Damian playing with a nice pep in his stroke, in his stride, in his something. Whoops. Yeah, he didn't need that left spin.
And now he's going to have to go around. 8 goes up in the corner. Just coming
Or
out.
3 rails
3
around,
rails around.
for the 8 on the other side, I'm thinking. No, you're right. He was going for the corner, except he's overdid it.
No, he's still probably going to shoot it in the corner. I kind of have to. You're not going to cut this into the side from there.
Could play it off to 15 in the side,
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good.
but I'm thinking he's going to go to the corner.
You are on the clock. David Ferreira, table 38. Looking for Philip James to the tournament desk, please. Philip James.
Nice shot there, Damian. Was that a break and run? Was that his break? I don't know, but that does put him on the hill. No,
Nope,
that was
that was
not his.
Brookman's
That was
break.
Brookman's break. Brookman broke, and Damian ran him out. They make a good team.
Kit Brookman doesn't think so.
No. All right, Damian with the break. Looks like he's also opting to use the second ball break. Damian is capable of going with the down the middle, hitting them really hard break. You know, he's capable of hitting them really hard, but he's finding getting better results going with the second ball break, cue ball to the rail and back through the rack again. Better luck making a ball, I'm thinking. Because you can hit them hard and hit them square and hard, and the balls go flying around the table, but for some reason they don't want to go in the pockets.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Seem to get better luck pocketing balls on the break, going with that second ball break. I noticed our buddy Rahana was in the chat room a little earlier.
He was. He stopped in to say, "Sup, do work."
We're doing 8 days worth of work. Yeah, we're doing 8 days worth of work. What are you doing, Rahana?
He just got done doing the Mez tour
Yeah,
in California over the weekend.
yeah. I was watching some of that during the downtime here.
On a first come, first served basis, I do need both players. And I'll get you a reassignment.
All right, cut this 9 in and run that cue ball back into those balls again and spread them open. what he's doing. He's
Yes.
going to come back, try to break these out, and that's
Nice.
no, whoa, 8-ball,
What's
whoa,
up, 8?
whoa,
Where you
whoa,
going?
8-ball.
I was just gonna say, is there a gap there between that?
Man,
There is just enough gap between that.
yeah,
Is it the 5-1?
I think the 8 still goes. You got to play some really tight position, but
Unfortunately, the 11's right there to help with that. Or is that 13? The 13.
it's a 13, but we know what you're talking about.
When they're both not on the table, I have a harder time telling them which one's which.
Uh-oh, mayday, mayday, mayday.
Oh, no. Well, just kick it in from the end rail and have the cue ball run into the 5, stopping it after it makes the 13.
He's going to, kick off the end rail. The 13's going to go into the 1, and then off the 1 into the side, and the 1's going to knock the 8 a little closer to the pocket, and the cue ball's going to come out for straight in on the 8.
Or just cut the 13 in one rail and let the cue ball hit the 5 and stop right there for the 8.
Yeah, but my way is more exciting. All right, in all seriousness, what are we doing here?
I think he's getting out jumpy. What about a...
Yeah, you're taking a chance, but I don't really see much future in trying to play intentional safety, intentional foul, trying to tie things up. Because with ball in hand, he's either going to play safe on you again, or he's going to have good breakout opportunities. So got to jump it in, and he's going for the bank, the jump bank. Okay.
That gives him the opportunity for the cue ball to break up the 8. Well,
All right, good hit, and has left it a bit messed up, a bit difficult. He has a shot on the 2 to start. And then he's going to have to break open this cluster. He has a few different options for doing so. Question in the chat room talking about when you do the second ball break, do you hit center? Balint is right. Do you want to use draw on that? Because you want to draw the cue ball to the side rail and then back. Then you want the cue ball to go back through the rack area again. Because usually on the second ball break, there'll be a lot of clusters around the rack area right after the break, and then that cue ball comes through and breaks open those clusters and spreads things open pretty nicely. And I did not see what happened. I did not see how Damian got ball in hand. I was looking at the chat and answering the question. I look up and Damian has ball in hand.
yeah, that's crazy. He must have scratched. I mean, the only thing I can think of off of it because he shot that 2
Yeah,
ball.
he shot the 2. He must have scratched on the 2.
Well,
Yeah, just
cut it in the side.
go for the side, either straight cut or
Or
off the 1.
Yeah, off the 1 is what he's lining up, measuring, figuring for.
Wow.
Nice shot
Man.
there, Damian, for the match.
He's just full of trick shots. Holy cow.
Yeah, he is. All right, that'll do it for this round.
That was for the match.
Yep.
I want to watch that one more time. One more time. Boom.
Boom, baby.
shoot. How many trick shots that this match did he shoot to win? Holy cow.
A couple, apparently.
All right, for the win. This was a side match. I think it was first round
First
action,
round, yep.
actually. So Brookman Holmes still alive. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to have plenty more pool action coming up for you guys.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll be back.